So we've arrived at the boat, we're ready, just about. Welcome back to Romany Pirates. So, we're here, but the boat is not where it was tied up.
No, and I'm not being funny, but I am panicking a bit actually now, because we've just walked all the way down and so far it's not anywhere. So we're just going to go down to the main boat yard and see. I'm hoping they've just maybe they've been able to get it out of water for us like we asked. Maybe it is out. Maybe he's put it down in basin, maybe he's just moved it, but so far I haven't been able to see it. So yeah, fingers crossed.
The boat is missing.
Okay, so we found her. My heart were in my mouth walking all the way down here because every single boat I'm looking at, I'm thinking, that's not her, where is she, where is she? Anyway, Reese spotted her over the fence and they've actually taken her out of the water. So thank you, Aaron, so much for doing that for us. Honestly, the guys here are absolutely amazing at Gallows Bridge. Really recommend them. But she's now on land, so we won't be sailing her today. But don't be disappointed, because this now means that we can get all the work done. So we're going to be doing some work on her. We're going to show you all our plans of what we're doing with her in terms of the interior, and we're going to be telling you what we plan to use her for. So keep watching. You will not be disappointed. It's going to be a real surprise. Can't even tell you how relieved I am. Just knowing that we can actually get it done. It's been really difficult. Not been able to get anything done that we wanted to get done. I'm tied to that other boat. It's been really difficult. It's just so good to know that we can actually crack on now and get it done, get it finished. Get a name on.
Yeah.
Right, well. I mean, I don't think there's much we can do while we're here at the moment because I haven't brought anything with me. But what we can do is get the black paint that we're using. I think it might be in the main thing. We can get the black paint that we're using, and we can take that with us so that we can get another one when they're up here.
We need some little stairs.
How do I board it?
We need some little stairs.
Yeah, we need a little set of step ladders, don't we?
Look how nice she looks at this side compared to the other side. So we picked up some paint. Today we are going to sand all this and paint it black, basically.
How many times have we sanded it now?
Sanded it about 55 times. It's been painted black, God knows how many times, and then sanded back because we kept getting the wrong paint. Watch the first boat episode to see us mess that one up. So before we go any further, we're just going to empty the water that's built up on the boat. So we're going to turn the bilge pump on, which is in here. Oh, it's warm. Just open that. Right, so there we are in the engine room, and I'm going to turn the bilge pump on. So we've just gone to turn the boat on, which you press that one.
Bilge pump on.
And bilge pump, which is that one, and it's not doing anything.
Battery must be dead.
So battery must be dead. Oh well, we won't turn bilge pump on today then. That's a shame, isn't it?
It's odd.
It's really odd, isn't it? Emma's got it working. I'm just silly, aren't I? I'm just a silly sausage.
That's where that's the red button, you see. So where you point that red button to either both 1 or 2. So 1's for the engine, and 2 is for the domestic only, which is your lights and stuff. And then the both obviously will work the engine and the lights at the same time.
Did everybody get that? Did you get that, Alan?
Point it up there. He says he's not DIY, but I mean, it's even to the point not being able to turn some on.
Unbelievable. If you don't know what a bilge pump is, it basically is a switch that pumps the water out. If you don't know what a bilge pump is, so the first job for me is to wash down the side of the boat. Emma's going to do a bit of sanding. So this is it, the bucket and sponge.
We're ready.
Like calling Ghostbusters.
Can't get it on with your dreads.
Oh, it's taking some getting off of this. So basically, because it's been left for so long, we have already done this once, as you'll have seen. Because it's been left so long, it's kind of done it again because we didn't get the rust protector on it in time over the winter months. So we're having to do it all again. It's not that much. It's just round here. It's really, really bad rust. So I'm just trying to get as much of it off as I can using this particular tool, which is actually called a Milwaukee. So why they call it Bosch, I've no idea. Daisy, you okay? Daisy's asleep in a little bed. Hello. It's nice and cool there in the shade. It's not that hot actually today. It's alright. We've picked a good time to do it. It's cooled down a little bit. So that's the sanding done. We're just going to start painting it now. And yeah, it'll sort of move pretty quickly with this, because once this side's painted, then that's we need to put another coat on the roof, because the roof's a little bit rusty and we didn't use this good paint that we're using now on the roof. So we're going to paint the roof another coat, and then it's onto the building the inside. We are going to tell you what we are planning to do with this boat, so stay tuned. So this is the last ever little bit of unicorn.
Yeah, that's what she was named when we got a unicorn. It is a lovely name, isn't it?
It is a lovely name. Here we go. So a few people have been asking, oh, we're still going to do the van life and travel about in the van. Yes, is the answer to that. So for those of you that don't know, normally we travel around the whole of the UK and Europe in the van, going to all kinds of different places. And basically we've got the boat as well. So there's only been one episode of the boat because it's been tied up for so long, where we can't access it. But obviously, as you've seen, we've been able to bring it out of the water now, so now we can crack on. So yes, we're still going to be doing the van life, but you're just going to see more of the boat as well, basically, and we're just going to go between the two. So we're just going to pack up now and head back to Romany, the van, because we're going to sleep in that rather than the boat, just because the boat's it's really hot, so we'll be more comfortable in the van. And we can't go back to the cottage because there is somebody staying in that with the Airbnb. So we're going to head back to Romany, the van now, and get an early start down here tomorrow.
Shattered now. I think I've got more paint on me than I have on the boat. I'm rusty. I'm painted black. This is a challenge now. Get washed in a van. Get yourself clean.
Panic over. I've just spoken to our good friend Rich. Lives not too far from here, so he said we can go around and have a shower, which is good. We'll be caked again tomorrow, so I'm hoping the offer extends to tomorrow. But yeah, we're just going to make some tea, relax a little bit now.
Go to bed.
Go to bed, yeah. So we're back at the boat. Good morning. Not such a good morning for me. I'm in the worst position possible. Anybody that's been following us knows I am absolutely petrified of heights, and this for me is really high. So my legs are literally like jelly, but I've got to get on the roof because we need to get the wood off so that we can give the roof another coat of paint, and then we're going to give the whole boat a second coat. Let's get this wood off and then I can get down. Both sides of the boat painted black now, so it's had 2 coats. We're just going to go up to Romany the van and grab some lunch, and then we're going to come back and have a go at painting the roof. We just need a few comments from you, Emma.
I don't have any comments.
You'll have to think of one.
I don't know, I'm going to get all this off my arms. I'm covered in it everywhere on my bingo wings. Don't know what I'm going to do. I just want some dinner now.
What we're going to have for dinner?
I don't know, something fresh, something nice like avocado or...
Avocado with salmon and a glass of water.
Yeah, maybe. Let's have a look, see what they've got in. We'll have to go to the supermarket. I'm cheating. I'm cheating because I'm too warm. I cannot tell you how warm it is, honestly. It's so warm today. So I'm cheating. So I've got us some rocket, some salmon, some vegan potato salad, some olives, strawberries, a couple of super juicers and a couple of ginger shots, because we normally make us own but we haven't done it, have we? So
no, we've been far too busy.
Too busy.
Juicing and messing about.
This is the nearest we get to eating out, isn't it, most of the time, to be fair. Oh, right, so let's get this out. So for anyone who's new to the channel, we thought we'd just tell you a little bit about the van, really, because I know we sort of tend to, when we put a boat episode out, we tend to get new followers that have come in because they're, you know, interested in seeing the boat and what have you. But the van is a big part of our life as well. You know, we travel all over the UK. We've previously been travelling around Europe before we started doing our YouTube channel, and we are planning on doing another trip very soon, so keep watching for that. But we thought we'd just describe the van to you a little bit in case you've not seen it. You can go back and watch some of our other episodes where we show you how we do the van build and we show you all the way through how everything works, if you want to know more. But this is basically our bed behind here, so I don't think anybody else has got this design. I think this is mine uniquely, and so this just bolts in place up here. You pull it down, you don't have to move everything just fits into the sink and it slides down, and then that becomes like a king size bed. So we wanted a lot of space in this van to be able to sleep, and we didn't want to have to keep messing about pulling out rock and roll beds. This is the 4th van that we've done, so we've had quite a lot of experience in doing them. We know what works for us, and that's the thing, it's different things for different people. So that gave us that sort of bed space, but we also wanted a load of space for Daisy to be able to run around, for us to be able to sit and just enjoy. And my biggest thing, we're wanting to have a chair that sort of looked out, so we've got a beautiful view. So we've got the long sort of seating, which looks out onto the nice views. Not at the moment. At the moment we're looking out onto a dual carriageway, but normally it looks out onto nice views. And we separated off the front of the van and wood cladded it with like an emergency doorway into the front in case we ever need it. We've got like a toilet that's fitted into like an IKEA unit, so we do have an indoor toilet. Shower wise, we don't have an indoor shower. It's a little bit annoying, but it's something that for us we just decided want a priority. So we have a shower that you can fasten to the back doors with a shower curtain across, so you can still have a shower. And if it's warm, you get warm water because it's the sun heats the water up. But if it's cold, yeah, you get a cold shower. So, and then we've got like a roof vents in here, so one pumps air in, one pumps air out, so that keeps us a bit cooler. And then we just sort of set it up for us, really. So we've got like all our travel postcards, and we've got these old like larder units. These were, it was one big larder unit, and we chopped it into 2. And that's acts as like our fridge at the moment. When we go abroad, we are going to need a proper fridge, but for the UK, it works perfectly fine, and it keeps everything really cold because it's right over the wheel arch. We sort of cut a hole down towards where the wheel arch is, so that keeps the cold air as well that comes directly up from that, and so it keeps the food nice and cold, and it saves our electricity. And then we've got like just our little hooks and things like that. We've got some really nice fancy hooks because we love our hats, and we have like hundreds of hats, so it just allows us to be able to hang all them sort of stuff up. And then we've got the massive sink, which was the bane of Reese's life when I got it, because this were what the whole van was really kind of set up around, with this massive wooden sink. It's not plumbed in yet, but it will be at some stage. And then we just have our storage boxes down here, which we keep like our bits and bats, you know, kitchen stuff, and there's clothes and stuff like that as well. And that's about it really. It's just us. It's set up for us. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it, you know, we love it. It's like a home from home. It's a little cottage, and throughout it we've got things that we've collected on our travels, which we tend to write the dates on and where we got them from. And we collect little slates and stuff, which we're building up our windowsill now to be covered in these slates that we've collected from all over the country. So it's just got memories. It's filled with memories. We love it. It's our home. It's our home on wheels, and we absolutely love it. So yeah, hope you like it too.
So that's our little van, our little home on wheels. So we've just had dinner, which were absolutely delicious, because I didn't make it. So we are now gonna head back to the boat, and let's get this roof painted. So I'm up on the roof now, just about to start painting. It's red hot up here. Steel roof on a hot summer's day. Good idea. How are you getting on him?
Oh, stressful, but getting there. It's just warm, isn't it? It's warm and it's black paint. So if you've been watching for the clues as to what the boat's actually going to be,
we've painted them inside the boat.
You won't have got very far because we totally forgot to film them, and then we literally painted the boat and couldn't get back on to be able to film them. So
and then I said, oh, let's give them all clues, and they can comment on what they think it's going to be. So that's what we were going to do, and then we couldn't think of any clues. so we're just going to tell you. We're just going to tell you everything basically.
Yeah, we're going to just describe it to you. So basically, as you know, we've had this like 10-year plan, and the boat has become part of that plan, which was just an off-the-cuff thought. Sorry, I'm trying to push Daisy along this canal, which was just an off-the-cuff thought when we were driving one day, and we came up with this idea of getting a boat. So the business that we're going to run on it is going to be a shop, but it's a shop with a twist in it.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell them what it's going to be?
So,
tell them what the twist is.
So the twist is that it is going to be a pirate ship boat. It's going to be like not like a cheesy party type boat, but like we're going to get it as like authentic as we possibly can, looking like a pirate ship. So
yeah.
that is what it's going to be. I am a leather artist, as some of you will have noticed in a previous episode. That is sort of how that's what I do. I'm a leather artist. So we are going to sell the leather art.
Yeah.
Emma's really good at leather art as well. So
I do a lot of kind of leather crafting. So we're going to sell some stuff like that. I used to do reenactment clothing and stuff like that as well, didn't I? So I'm going to go back to doing some stuff like that as well.
I'll pop some of my leather art up in the top there as well.
What else are we going to do on it?
We are going to do old-fashioned sweets,
yeah,
like you know the old-fashioned sweets in the old-fashioned sweet jars. They're going to be on it, and then just like simple tea, coffee, and really basic cake.
And jewellery, stuff like that, you know.
So it's going to be a bit of an alternative shop based around that. It's going to have an old.
Yeah, we're not going to do food or anything like that. We're not doing food. I said no to cake because we're not doing
no
food.
Cake.
No
She's
cake.
still saying no cake. No cherry bakewells, guys. Don't bother coming to boat if you want a cherry bakewell or a caramel latte, because there won't be any.
The reason we're not going to do stuff like that is because it's way too complicated with Canal and River Trust. You have to start doing food hygiene and all that sort of stuff. So we're not going to do any of that sort of stuff. But we are going to do like sweets and a shop and basic things like that.
Cola
You'll be
bottles.
able to come on.
Cola bottles.
You'll be able to get on the boat. You'll be able to like see the pirate ship and come down and see us. You know, kids will love it as well because it's going to be proper done up with a big ship's wheel and everything else. You know, you'll see it as it evolves now over the next sort of few weeks. But it's just going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. We've bought
It's
loads
gonna
for
be
it
cool.
already, and it's going to be absolutely epic. It's going to be a real experience. And then as time goes on, we might develop it more into being a bit more of a cafe once, you know, we've got used to what we're doing, and it gets, you know, we've kind of built up that reputation, and we might develop it into doing trips or things like that. But for the moment, we're going to do it as like a shop, and you can come down, get on board.
Pirate boat.
Anybody turning a canal boat into a pirate boat, honestly, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. If you've ever done it, let me know. I'm sure they haven't, but if you have.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
yeah, you better join us. Come down and yeah, jump on board and have a bit of a pirate drink.
Yeah, and that is why we're called Romany Pirates. We will see you next Monday at 8 p.m.
Don't forget to subscribe.
and don't forget to write your own story.